Okay, so I've been down this rabbit hole the past week or so on diving into Sofia Richie's style, and I've done that just out of pure like curiosity because I have always really liked her. I've always really liked her style, and I definitely think it's changed in the past couple of years. And I was kind of just going through it, doing my own research for like no reason, and then I was like, wait, I literally have a series for this. I can actually use this information I'm learning and talk to you guys about it. So today we're analyzing and kind of going over style guiding Sofia Richie Grainge's style. After the wedding that she's had this week, I think it was like last weekend or something, everyone has been talking about it. It's been nonstop on literally everywhere, on my Instagram, especially all the news outlets and everything, and I love seeing it. It was so beautiful, and I loved all of her looks, and just, I mean, just the whole thing was so dreamy. Yeah, so we're just gonna go through it. Like a longtime lover of the Richie family, I love Nicole Richie, obviously, love Sofia. I remember watching her when she was on Kardashians and dating Scott and everything, and then whenever the American Idol, the new one started, I started watching Lionel Richie on that, and then I fucking love Lionel Richie too. So anyway, that being said, I'm really excited to do this video. Also, let me know if you want me to do Nicole in the future because I love, love, love her style as well. So how I would describe Sofia's style as of late within the past few years or so is kind of what we're focusing on. I would describe it personally as like quiet luxury. I think it's very chic, very like subtly elegant in a way. I love that she wears a lot of neutrals, but she also tends to lean more playful kind of with the like patterns that she wears with them, and also adding a pop of color a lot of the time, which of course I love. And I kind of think kind of like old money look with, definitely she keeps it like young and fresh looking, and also kind of a little bit edgy with some of her elements, I feel like. I actually found an article. I love finding articles when they're actually talking about their own style. That way I can like just hear it, we can hear it straight from the source. So anyway, in this article, Sofia says, at my core though, I always go for subtle and chic pieces. Even simply pairing a white t-shirt with some great cut jeans can be a standout look. I love British style though. London is one of my favorite places to hang out and go shopping, and I always get so much style inspiration there. I would say that LA is all about ease and comfort, whereas London style is more put together, and I think my style is a mix between the two depending on my mood. Also from the article, it says that she likes to experiment with her look and enjoys adding a pop of color to her wardrobe, though she has insisted there's one fail-safe must-have item of clothing that she cannot live without, and that's a great pair of jeans. And yeah, I mean, I would agree. I've still yet to find my great pair of jeans, but that's beside the point. Anyway, that's kind of what I gathered. I didn't find a lot on her stylists. I know that right now, at least for the past few months, I've seen her working with this one specific stylist, Leah Bruce. And I know for certain they definitely worked together for a lot of her wedding looks and everything like that. So I don't know how much further the like relationship goes other than that. But either way, her wedding looks, again, we're all freaking out over. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of all I could find as far as stylists go. So of course, next we have to talk about her key pieces, and then I will get into the capsule wardrobe because I always like to put together like a little capsule wardrobe sheet for you guys on if I were to transform my whole wardrobe to look like Sofia's. These are the pieces that I think are quintessential, essential. And then the shoes are what I really love. She's wearing a lot of Chanel. I mean, I feel like the past few years especially, I don't know how long their relationship has gone on for, but her and Chanel, I think, is like the perfect match. I love her Chanel look so much. I'm pretty sure almost all of her wedding looks were Chanel. I watched her like wedding video on Vogue, and they were all so beautiful. I especially love this one right here. I think it's so beautiful. It's a runway look. I can't remember from when they said, but I think it's so gorgeous, so perfect for her vibe of the wedding, I think also. But yeah, just her Chanel looks in general, and again, what I was getting at before is there are the Chanel shoes, which I've just become like enamored with between like the past year or so, are like the slingbacks and the ballet flats that are kind of two-toned, and like this, I don't know, I just love them so much, and I think that her styling of them is really perfect. And I think what I love most about it is that it is so chic and like timeless and elegant and stuff, but again, it still has that like playful kind of fresh feel, and it's not too like snobby in a way, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's very digestible, and it's not too perfect. How about that? That's what I mean, I guess. Anyway, let's go into the capsule wardrobe, and then I'm going to show you some outfits. I picked out 3 outfits from my own wardrobe that I'm going to show you after that. So first, within the clothing section, by the way, I think this is like my smallest capsule wardrobe that I've done in one of these videos. I feel like it's really easy to like create one of these with very simple pieces, and not a lot of them as well. So I'm really excited about that. Anyway, starting off with the clothing pieces. First of all, I think a good matching blazer and trouser set, I think in like a light color, like a cream or a light gray or a light tan or something, is really beautiful, or like I don't know, ivory maybe. But she seems to wear those to like events a lot, and I think they're really, really beautiful and a nice tailored fit too, not like oversized. I feel like a lot of her stuff doesn't seem to be oversized. It kind of is tailored to her. And I think that does make the difference too. I think wearing that with like a little pair of heels or something to a birthday party, something like, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm trying to think of like what I would go to. She's wearing it to a Chanel event, but like where can I wear it to? Like a birthday party. But I love that. I love that look. Anyway, moving on, we have a perfect pair of jeans. I think either slim or straight cut, it seems to be like most of the jeans she wears. But I think any color, blue, black, white, I think having like one pair of distressed maybe as well, look really good, I think, with the rest of the pieces as well. Next, she seems to wear a lot of maxi dresses, and those are my favorite. So I loved seeing this, and I think she wears them in a very toned down, like effortless way, with her hair back, super cute sandals, and like a really cute bag, and I love that look. Anyway, a simple maxi dress, I think shorter long sleeve, whether it's ribbed or knit, or like a t-shirt dress even, I think is a really good option. Another option for dresses would be a floral midi or maxi dress. I think that's like perfect for spring and summer as well. If you're creating this wardrobe for that, it's perfect time for this. Like I've seen her in a few, and again, I really like them. So next are simple tops. White, black, gray, tanks, t-shirts, long sleeve and short sleeve, obviously to pair with everything else. They just are the easiest, simplest thing. Next, I think some loose trousers would be great. In any color, whatever your heart desires, I think that would be awesome. And a lot of these things also, I would think that you can thrift super easily, in my opinion. Also, I think she wears a lot of mock neck and turtleneck sweaters, so I think having one of those is ideal as well. Again, color scheme, I don't think matters that much, but I think keeping it kind of lighter, as far as like light gray, ivory, light tan, that kind of thing is great. A great idea. Next, I have a couple of coat options. So I think a trench coat, just a nice, simple, great looking tailored trench coat. I've thrifted tons of these, you guys know, and I think that this one goes, I haven't seen her wear them a lot, I have seen her wear them, and in general, I think it just goes really well with her style. So I'm just throwing that out there. And then lastly, for the clothing, I think a long coat. Whether the long coat is wool or just like a lighter material, whatever it is, nice streamlined plain coat that kind of goes either to the floor or to like your mid calf or something, but long. I think a long. Next, we have the shoe category. My favorite, again, I really love her shoes that she's been wearing lately, but the two-toned slingbacks by Chanel, I have a really good dupe for those. They're from ASOS, and I've seen a ton on ASOS in general, so I will link them down below. By the way, also, I will make a little post for you to shop my capsule wardrobe. Hopefully that helps. But anyway, I'll link the dupes as well, and I think that having a good pair like that is so good. If you want to buy the Chanel ones, hey, I think those are so beautiful, and I definitely think that's so fun. But also, they make really good options that are more affordable as well to get that same look and vibe, and mine are really comfortable. I love my ASOS ones. So anyway, next are a pointed toe heel, and I think any heel, it can be like a little kitten heel, but I think if you are comfortable with like a taller heel, I think that's a great option too. I think it really like solidifies a look, like again with the trouser look or the blazer suit look. I love the way that those look with those. Next are sandals. She seems to wear a lot of sandals, so like either strappy sandals, a slide-on sandal, or even a flip-flop, like a simple, delicate flip-flop in white even, that are more of like leather, you know, like a nice looking flip-flop. And then next we have chunkier boots, which black or brown, I think I've seen her in both, but I've seen her a lot in brown. Majority of the time, they're the celeb favorite, the rose zipped boot, and I love that boot so much. I have a dupe of those as well from ASOS too. I think that they go with so many things. And I don't see her in a lot of sneakers lately, but I do think having maybe a Samba as like a baseline sneaker is a good option. I have seen her in a black or a white pair. I think either colorway, I think maybe a white one would be a great mix with all of these. And lastly, we have accessories, which I think are, again, an essential part of her outfits and add to it so much. So I think sunglasses are a big one. She's always wearing sunglasses. I couldn't pinpoint like one specific style or anything, but I think like just playing around with fun different shapes and colors that are leaning more towards a classic shape and feel and colorway. I think more of like the dark blues, dark blacks, tortoiseshell, you know, that kind of vibe is more of what I've seen her in. But a lot of the time I think in general that's kind of like whatever your vibe is. But next is a bag, and she wears like the Hermes Birkin or Kelly, and I think that if you have one of those, amazing. But I will try to find some similar bags that give that same feel, because I do love the structure of that bag and how much elegance it brings to an outfit, and it's just so simple but still a statement. So I just think that that's again, an essential part of her looks a lot of the time. I have seen some really great similar bags that get you that same vibe. So I love those. And then also a pouch bag. Bottega is the one that she seems to gravitate towards, but there are a lot of options, especially for that one, I know for sure. And I actually have one from Teddy Blake that's a lot less expensive, and I love it. And then lastly, kind of for going out looks, I think a beaded bag. I recently saw her in a Chanel beaded bag for one of her wedding looks, and I thought it was so beautiful. And that's something that I think if you go on eBay and search vintage beaded bags, there's a plethora of so many beautiful bags. And something like that I think is a great option as well to kind of spice up an outfit when you're going out, dressing up, or whatever the case is. And literally that's it for the capsule wardrobe. Isn't that crazy? But now I have my outfits that I want to share with you. So we're going to switch to that now. Okay, we're starting off with a nice casual everyday look. I wanted to do something. She seems to wear like some sort of shacket looking jacket. How about that? And so I wanted to stay in the neutral realm with my best pair of jeans. These are from Abercrombie. I love them. And then I found these shoes in my closet and I was like, wait, these are perfect for it. They're from Vivea. I wear them all the time whenever I go to like dinner and stuff, and they're so comfortable, first of all. Second of all, they give that same look. So I wanted to shout them out really quickly. Broke my glasses in this process, but here's a little close-up of them. And then this bag is like a faux Bottega. It kind of is like a faux Bottega. I thrifted it a while ago. For this outfit, I directly referenced this photo from her at an event. And I just really liked how layered it looked and how put together it was. I felt very put together in this also. But I think just taking a maxi dress with a blazer in a similar color scheme is a great option with a pair of boots underneath. These boots are technically Western, but it covered like more of the Western part of the top, so I thought it actually worked out perfectly, and it matched the belt and everything, so it kind of pulled it together. But this dress is just from ASOS, and then I layered a thrifted blazer over it. If I had like a brown blazer, I think they would have been like perfect, or just like a little bit different of a shade, because they're almost exactly the same. And then this is my little Teddy Blake bag that I mentioned before as well. And I just felt so put together in this, and like kind of like Mary Poppins or something. Next, we have a nice little effortless going out look to go anywhere, really. Imagine I have a Kelly paired with this fully H&M outfit. But I like how it came together. I don't wear all white that often, but yeah, I think just keeping it neutral is like the biggest thing with some of these outfits. And like, I like she seems to wear like oversized shirts. Sometimes like the sweaters are oversized, whereas the bottoms seem to be more tailored to her body as far as like at least the waist goes, even if they are oversized. But yeah, this is the last outfit. Okay, that's the end of this video. That's kind of how I would personally shift my wardrobe into more of a Sofia Richie Grainge vibe. And I just love her style. Like, you guys probably know if you're from my channel, her style is pretty, I would consider it pretty different than mine. I think hers is very tailored, timeless. And it's really actually inspiring to me because, I don't know, one of my favorite things about fashion is getting inspired from people who have all different kinds of fashion tastes and senses than I do, and kind of putting together outfits, mixing my style with theirs and kind of things like that. I don't know, I just find a lot of inspiration from her style, and so I wanted to share with you guys and talk to you guys about her fashion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you did. You can subscribe for more how to dress like blanks. I have a whole series now. I don't even know how many I have. This is getting exciting. I never thought I'd actually have like a series. So I'll link them. I'll put the card here or something. But let me know who you want, as always, next in this series, and I will talk to you guys next time.